Good morning, Big Spring Middle School. It is Wednesday, January 17th, and today is a day 4. Hopefully you had a wonderful long weekend with an added virtual day in there. Yesterday, Lane celebrated a snow day birthday, so happy birthday to Lane. And celebrating today, we have Lucan. So if you see any of these students today, make sure you wish them a wonderful birthday. And the shout out this morning goes to our friend Dustin in Dr. Roller's class. I just wanted to thank Dustin. He always makes sure to answer my day question and comments on mine, and also tells me what his answer would be. He'll pop into my office, or if I see him in the hallway. So I appreciate that he listens to the announcements and remembers to share his own thoughts with me. Dustin also brought me these beautiful rocks, so thank you, Dustin. Reminder that our 8th graders, you have just a few days left in this week to finish up your fundraiser for your Hershey Park trip. Today, we are shifting to our math diagnostic since we missed it yesterday. Hopefully your Chromebooks are charged. They've been home all weekend, so hopefully they are charged, or you have a charger with you. Also, you need to make sure that you have your earbuds, and you need to be using them because there may be information that you need to hear in the questions, or the questions could be read aloud to you if you need that. So earbuds, calculators, pencils, you should have scrap paper and the formula sheets as a reference. We just want you to take your time and do your best. You had a nice long weekend to rest your brains so that you can do your best this morning. Remember that the purpose of the diagnostic is to challenge you, so it will get harder. Do your best to do some problem solving and figure out questions, but don't get stuck on any one question for too long. Make sure you're reading everything carefully, looking at all of your answer choices, using your paper, formula sheet, and calculators. We are looking for that growth. Today's schedule will be the 2-hour delay schedule, so you'll be in your homerooms this morning until 10:06. If everyone finishes the diagnostic, you can transition to WIN. If students still need to finish the diagnostic, we're asking that you stay in testing mode so that as many students as possible can finish today. Makeups will be held on Friday morning for anyone who does not finish. Students that are participating in the spelling bee this morning, you will still go to the library and work on your written component for the spelling bee. When you are finished, you can return to your homeroom to start the iReady math, and then you'll also have Friday morning to finish your iReady. Today is the final day to sign up if you are interested in Friday's career speaker. The topic is law and public safety. So this morning we actually have a little video to help you better understand what that career field looks like.
The Law, Public Safety, and Corrections Career Cluster is all about protecting and serving the public. People working in this sector deal with protecting life and property, enforcing laws, providing legal counsel, sentencing defendants, and rehabilitating offenders. Government organizations at the city or county, state, and federal levels are the major employers in public safety. First responders, such as fire and police departments, share a mission to keep people and property safe, along with workers that patrol city streets, coastal waters, ski slopes, and swimming beaches. Laws exist at federal, state, and local levels to guide relationships among people, institutions, and government. Workers in the law sector enforce and at times create these laws. Lawyers represent individuals, groups of people, or corporations in legal proceedings. Much of their work is to conduct research and prepare documents, as well as to gather testimony and argue cases before judges or juries. Judges interpret laws and sentence defendants. The corrections subsector consists of city and county jails, state and federal prisons, community correctional facilities, and juvenile detention centers. The industry confines the incarcerated population, provides for their basic needs, and seeks to rehabilitate offenders. Quick facts to know. About 5 million workers are employed in the law, public safety, and corrections cluster. Over 30,000 new law school graduates pass the bar exam each year, emerging into a tight job market of more than 1.3 million lawyers. Because laws apply to many different entities, legal specialties vary greatly, from real estate or tax law to family law and environmental law.
And Thursday, so we are shifting our PBIS events that you purchased with your money, your coins. So we're supposed to do the yoga event this afternoon. However, Mrs. Beck needs it to be on a day 5. So we are shifting that to tomorrow. So Thursday, students who are participating are eating lunch A and then joining Mrs. Beck for yoga during Win B and C. And more to come on our dodgeball. That also was postponed. So once Mr. Coleman has a new date, we will let everyone know. And I have 2 for you today because yesterday was day 88. Today is actually day 89. So the first, I have a little story, the strangest thing that ever happened to me. I was sitting on the boardwalk in San Diego one early morning drinking coffee with a friend. We were just there on vacation. And there was nobody out except for these 2 people walking down the boardwalk. And I kept looking and I'm like, this person coming towards us looks like a girl I went to high school with. And sure enough, the closer that she got, it was one of my really good friends from high school. I knew she lived in San Diego, but the chances of her being out on the boardwalk early morning and nobody else around was just super fun and coincidental. So I love strange meetings like that when I run into people unexpectedly in random places. I always say it's a small world. So being, 3,000 plus miles from our home, it was cool to run into her. And day 89, I love this question so much, and I couldn't come up with just one. So day 89, what would I ask the oldest person in the world? And I just realized I don't have a question mark on that sentence. I apologize for my error. So what would I ask the oldest person in the world? Oh, I had so many questions, so I narrowed it down to 3. First of all, I would just want to hear them talk about their happiest memories. I'd also be intrigued about what they feel is the craziest changes that have occurred over their lifetime. Like I'm thinking about phones and television and transportation, just crazy societal changes. And then lastly, if you could relive one era of your life, what would it be? So what was the best time period that they would want to relive? I could sit and talk to the oldest person in the world for hours. I think it would be fascinating. So I'm interested to hear what you would ask someone. That's all of our announcements for this morning. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and the National Anthem. Have an awesome day, everyone.